Ed Welburn, GM Vice President of Global Design.
Where are we, Ed?
We're at the GM Heritage Center, which is our collection of really the history of General Motors. Really the priority is on Chevrolet, 100th anniversary, the largest collection of Corvette concepts in the history of the Corvette brand. The first one is the '59 Stingray, which was not built as a concept, it was built as a race car, and absolutely wonderful race car. It actually won the championship in its class. And after its duty as a race car for a couple years, it really became a show vehicle, and a car that Bill Mitchell, who was head of design at the time, would actually drive. It's a great car, it's great inspiration for the production '63 Stingray, although this was developed in 1959, but you can see all the shapes, all the forms throughout the whole vehicle were inspired by that underwater fish, the Stingray. We have never brought together this many Corvette concepts in one location before, ever before.
And these are all concepts?
They're all concepts.
What's this one?
From the '59 Stingray to the '61 Mako Shark. It's called the Mako Shark. All the forms were inspired by a shark, and even the paint color, which gradiates from a dark down to a very light at the bottom, was inspired by the colors on a shark. So, even the little gift at the manta ray, which again was inspired by fish. So you can see Stingray, Mako Shark, manta ray. It's obvious where the inspiration came from in the form vocabulary. This car really had a huge influence on the third generation of Corvette. And then we have a couple mid-engine Corvette concepts. The ArrowBet, which began life as the four-rotor Corvette. It had a four-rotor engine in it, midship, and now it's got a Chevy V8 in it. And so it's a gull-wing mid-engine design, very sleek. And then we've got the Reynolds aluminum Corvette. Corvettes have always been plastic cars, they've always been fiberglass. This one was aluminum. It was a one-off concept. We worked with Reynolds. Then we have the Corvette Indy, another mid-engine concept. We used an IndyCar, Chevy IndyCar engine, very sleek, very, it's very obvious design from the mid-'80s, the way the shapes and forms were developed. In '92, we did the Stingray III, the Stingray III concept. It was done by our advanced studio in California. And a little further, then there's Serve 3, an experimental, there's a very technical vehicle, all-wheel drive mid-engine car, all-wheel drive. And then there's the most recent Corvette concept, and this is the Stingray concept. It's also had a significant role in Transformers movie, Transformers 2. Every designer wants to design a Corvette. Every designer wants it, and everyone has an opinion about a Corvette. It's a difficult challenge because everyone has an opinion, everyone wants to get involved, and frankly, only a few people should be involved in doing the vehicle and doing it right. And the team that develops Corvettes feels very responsible for what they do.
And God help you if you get it wrong.
Oh, it's got to be right. Yeah.